What's happening, y'all? It's Regg, the big homie and your friend. At you one more again, trying to find a new way to win. What y'all doing today, Me? I'm Aces. Just trying to stay in God's graces. Maybe put some smiles on y'all faces. But y'all don't hear me, dog. No, you don't. Maybe y'all do. How y'all feeling today, man? It's a wonderful day to be alive here. And why trip off the small things? That's what I say. We just gotta do what we need to do to become better people, to become better people. That's it. The meaning of life is not nothing you gotta look for. It's serving your fellow man. If I do goodwill to him and you do goodwill to me, and so on and so forth, I know it's impossible because in every group you got an asshole that wants to have control or wants it all for themselves. Sping. Hey, I got one question. Are you ready for some football? Ooh, football is back. It's back. I'm super excited, but what about COVID? I get it. If you believe it's a hoax or a government conspiracy to kill us, but as the fact that you could possibly be wrong affect your decision in any way? I think that's part of the great divide. People on one side wonder, how could you not? How could you risk this? And then the other side is, how could you risk this? And then it takes that chain, that hive that I was talking about. So if you don't have the vaccine, and I do, and one of us turn out to be right, it's crazy, man. I get worried, but that's for another podcast. I'm going on a whole nother tangent. That's something totally different. I see the kids playing, the youth. The fuck are they parents thinking? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that sport to death. It's a part of my life. It changed my life. It gave me the rules to being a man. And I down nobody for wanting that for their kid. Especially people that come from the areas we come from. We need something to keep the predators off of them. But what? If they get sick? I was watching the Michigan game They play in the big house. You want to know why they call it the big house? Ooh, because it seats over 100,000 people. There's not even a mask mandate to get into the stadium. And then today the NFL starts. Shit, I'm sitting here watching Green Bay play the Saints right now. The only reason they not in the dome is because of the flood. I don't know, man. It looked like a big-ass petri dish of COVID to me. My brother G-Dog, he got season tickets to the Raiders in the new stadium. He invited me to go. I love my brother. We just reconciled. That would be an awesome trip for us. But the thought of possibly catching something and I could die from it, from fluid filling up my lungs till the point I can't breathe and I die. And because it's so contagious, my wife and my kids can't even be next to me. I don't know, man. I watch y'all on TV, and that's real. And if I turn out to be right and all y'all kick the bucket and we don't have no football, I still got mad in. That's fucked up. It was a joke. I promise. It was a joke. I didn't mean nothing bad by it. I swear. Let's hurry up and switch this. So EDD is over. It's over now. What you gonna do? It's over now. It's all over, baby. What y'all gonna do now? What's next? You know what's crazy? I know what's next. A gang of motherfuckers is going to jail. Jimmy Choo ain't taking them shoes back. Bitch living in projects and got a Jimmy Choo purse. Fucking scammers, man. We used to do that shit with the checks way back in the day. And we find a goofy ass white girl, or no disrespect, or just a goofy chick at college when they first get their fucking first bank account and shit. And we get them to put these checks in there, and when they bust, we take the money out and we ghost, disappear. And then it's gonna come back and they left with the bill. I made like 50K off that shit. That shit is not cool, man. If somebody did that shit to my daughter, I would want to kill their ass. I was mad as fuck though. I put in for my little real PPP loan. I got a real business. And they ran out of money so goddamn fast. I hate you motherfucking scammers. They took the money twice so fast. I didn't know it was a fucking race. Niggas is insane. But y'all going to jail without no bail. In jail. In jail because we failed. I'll be right back. You could be from the penthouse or from the streets. But if you a motherfucker who love to chief, I got something fire that rolls your trees. Grab a leaf. Grab a leaf. You can find it at your local smoke shop. It costs over $5, but it's worth it. So grab a leaf. Welcome back to the world famous Fat Boy Be Knowing All About This Shit podcast. I'd like to thank our sponsors that really don't know they are sponsors, but they are sponsors. Give it up one time for Grab a Leaf. Grab a leaf. Ooh, we getting I'm going to talk about something that's probably going to bother some people. But my shit ain't large enough anyway yet for it to even touch the ears of these fools. But I heard Howard Stern say some shit that flew under the radar about anti-vaxxers. And my problem with it is it's like golf. Remember when they used to take, you could have Tiger Woods, you could have the field? Well, you can either agree with the Jews or you can agree with all the other races. Because you cannot say shit about them. Not nothing. Or you will get in trouble on the double, won't have no job in entertainment, none of that shit. I seen it. I've seen it. It is no motherfucking joke. They will take your motherfucking chipperinos away from you and act like it did not happen. And have you drug in the court of public opinion. Because I don't know if Imus is Jewish. Don Imus, I don't know. They treated him like he wasn't. But Howard said if anti-vaxxers catch COVID, they shouldn't be treated for it at the hospital. Hospitals should turn them away if they haven't been vaccinated. F-O-H, Howard. F-O-H. That shit sounds stupid as fuck. Did 4 radio DJs who were hardcore, fuck that vaccine, don't take it, motherfuckers, died from COVID. He basically told him, y'all deserved it, you dumb motherfuckers. Ah, 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 ah. How come he didn't get canceled? They cancel everybody. I think that shit was cancel worthy. If Jalen Rose said that shit, or I don't know, George Lopez said that shit, or Bill Burr said that shit, nah, man, that's whack. And I've been on Howard. Howard's cool as fuck. And, Robin was cool as fuck. I even busted freestyle on that motherfucker. Howard Stern was cool. I got to shout out my stepmom. Yeah, I've been on the Howard Stern show live. So when I saw it, I was like, well, that's Howard. But when I didn't see any comment or backlash regarding it, I was like, that's strange. That's hella strange. Now I gotta go into some shit that I've been trying to avoid. One of my favorite characters of any TV series ever was Omar from The Wire. And what made his character even more G, he was gay. Motherfuckers would be like, Omar coming, Omar coming. Like, damn. Well, the actor who played Omar, his name is Michael K. Williams. And he was found last week dead in his Brooklyn penthouse. And they say it's from a drug overdose. I feel bad. Addiction is a bitch. I've never had a desire to try hardcore drugs. A bunch of weed and a little bit of alcohol here and there. I used to sell a lot of that shit. You know, cocaine and X and meth. But that shit was terrible. And I just wasn't cut from that cloth. I didn't want to do it no more. Especially after I went to prison. Because things like that happen. And I feel bad. I sold the dude a gun when I was in high school. And he ended up killing himself. That shit still weigh heavy on my heart. He probably would have did it anyway if he didn't buy the pistol from me. Because I had no idea that was his intentions. I just had to get rid of it. But that's for another day. We're going to talk about that whole story. But everybody's got demons, man. Nobody's perfect, no matter how much money they make, no matter how good of an actor or an athlete they are, or just people in general. We get addicted to shit, man. We get addicted to shit. So Mr. Michael K. Williams, a.k.a. Omar, Please rest in peace. And I hope you're finally free from whatever was chasing you, brother. Nothing but love from the rest of the hive. All right. So Belfort knocked the hell out of you, Evander Holyfield. And then I saw Evander say he want a rematch. Man, that nigga dialed your heart, nigga. Just down my heart. I never liked Evander, man. It has nothing to do with his religion or none of that shit. Mike bit that nigga ear off. He fucked Mike up for that shit too. So he ain't never been a punk. It was just something I never liked about dude. I always thought he was fake. He had chunkums though. But nah. The fights with him and Riddick Bowe was just shit. I like Big Daddy Bowe. He just couldn't leave them drugs alone. Addiction. Addiction is a motherfucker, like I said. It's terrible. So, I wonder, Evander gotta be like 50-something. He looked good, though. Belfort, them MMA fools, they fight till in their 60s. Oh, it may seem like I'm moving fast, but I'm so anxious to get to this segment, man. Because what I got for y'all this week is fire. It's a young dude. I think he's from Compton. I don't know. He say off Palmer League, so. But his name is Sean Lee. And he got a song called Johnny Cage. This motherfucker knocks. And nigga said, I used to have roaches at my granny's crib, probably still do. Off of Palmer Lee, ain't no questions, they will kill you. I know that's just simple, but it got me. But he got dope boys, man. Sean Lee, Johnny Cage. I don't know about these copyright rules, man. They always strike my shit. So I'm just giving y'all the info. He on World Star and he on YouTube. Johnny Cage is the song. Sean Lee is the artist. I get that motherfucker. Four out of 5 rags. 4 out of 5 giant booties. What's wrong with me today? Alright, man. I think it's time, man, to start wrapping this up. I'm kind of going off the rails. I just appreciate y'all for coming to check me out in episode number 5. Already at episode number 5 of the Fat Boy Be Knowin podcast. I'm so proud of this shit. Y'all have no idea how proud I am of this shit. And I thank everybody who just take a second out of their day to check it out and hear what I got to say. Just like and subscribe, please. It really helps grow the channel. I want to get this out to a lot of people. I think I say a few things that need to be heard. And I got a lot of more. From intelligence to ignorance. In 45 minutes to an hour. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here. Thank all of y'all for coming out and checking this out. And you know I'm always on that fire. One more thing that will never change. We all neighbors. Peace.